What's going on? It's Shoddy Trades, and we're going to be reviewing the trade I took today on GU and why I took it. So, to begin, I'm a Goldbach and COS trader, and combine those two to form the couple models I do have. In this case, we're looking at a reclaim model within the proper timing. And when I say proper timing, I mean Goldbach timing or Goldbach cycles. And there's three big Goldbach cycles. And in this case, I trade London, which runs from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. New York time, and I trade certain times within that larger window. And that window is a 6-hour window, which is the smallest of the three main windows. And within those three big windows, you can calculate timing even further, which is what I have done here. So from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., you can draw the Fibonacci time and copy these settings down right here. It's a little different from the book. If you are a Goldbach trader, it's a little bit different. I just find these a little bit more accurate, but you can stick with the book if you want. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to make a huge difference. But what I was looking at this morning is I saw price was moving higher, so I'm like, okay, we're taking out liquidity higher, which is the fake move. Like, it's always going to be a fake move before the real move. And with Goldbach, this is how you know. 0.375 and 0.615 is the fractal manipulation cycle, okay? Now, generally, you'll see either price create the low or high within this cycle, but if it doesn't, it will in the distribution cycle, which is what happened here. Distribution cycle. We took the high of manipulation and all of these highs right here. And this is a 20-minute fair value gap. I used 17-minute, 10-minute, 20-minute for fair value gaps and inverses. They just work better, in my opinion. You can backtest that if you want. But I saw price traded into that while we were taking out liquidity. And then if you mark out the CE of the Goldbach range, so between 41 and 29, you see how the first time, like not looking at the second time, the first time price respected the CE of that. So I looked at that and I'm like, all right, I think we might be getting ready to reverse here. Now, there's no confirmation until we come back up here and respect that, reclaim and respect that level again, which is where I entered at, because I'm not expecting these lows right here to hold. There's no reason for these to hold, especially because this power of 3 candle is from the 4-hour start, which starts at 1 a.m. The new 4-hour candle starts at 1 a.m. So I'm looking for the higher low to be created within that 4-hour candle, and then trade the opposing way of that. So in this case, we have the high created, and then my initial target was the opposite 41.29 level from where I entered from, while also taking out the old 4-hour low into the new one. And we also took out Asia low. So that's where I took that, because I saw we had a strong reclaim rejection of the Goldbach level right here, and we're in distribution stage after taking out all liquidity from previous fractal stages. And the target is literally just either the 4-hour low, Asia low, or whatever liquidity you see. And that's exactly what happened. That's why I took it. And if we go to the 20-minute here, see we have a 20-minute FVG right here, and price have respected it to the top perfectly. So that's why I like waiting on these particular time frames to see if we actually hold or reject. And then my entries are generally either on the 3-minute or 2-minute charts. So this was just one of the models that I had took today. One of the trades I took today. And if you see right here, we took it. And it was this beautiful, beautiful entry, beautiful sell-off into the target. Now, it won't be this clean all the time, but with Goldbach, patience is your friend. And the timings will help you. Like the Goldbach timings will give you everything you need to know about where price is going and whether or not to buy or sell. And to give you guys some more tips here, the levels I have that are highlighted in blue, the 71, 59, and 41, 29 levels, that is the breaker areas, okay? And the breaker areas are known for reversals, which is another reason why I took this sell, because we went up into a fair value gap while also rejecting a known reversal point for Goldbach. There was this obvious sell. It was an obvious sell there. The breaker level and then the EQ levels are known for reversals. Generally, if you don't see a reversal coming from if you don't see a reversal come from the EQ, like the high or low, watch and see if it happens from one of the breaker areas, because it's just a strong reversal point. And I waited for that as well. Once I saw that we did not reverse from or reject from this high or low right here of this range. So it's really just a waiting game, and then once you do enter, generally it's smooth sailing. You don't have to worry about nothing, and if you do have emotions before you enter, then you shouldn't enter. Bottom line, you shouldn't enter. Like, I love combining the 4-hour candle with Goldbach with CLS. I mean, generally, you're not going to lose that often. Generally, my losses come from having very tight stop loss placements, because I generally risk more than others. So I place tighter stops, and if I do get stopped out, generally I'll enter again if I do know it's going to work out anyways. But for your stop loss placement, generally you could place it at like the level above or below your entry, and generally you'll be fine. But yeah, that was the trade I took today on GU. In future videos, I'm going to go over exactly what Goldbach and CLS is, and go over even more models of mine, because I have more than one model I use. It just depends on what I see that day. And I'll also go over how to trade news with Goldbach in future videos as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video, short and simple, and I hope you all have a great day.